Boruto episode 44 review. Now this episode really wasn't what I thought it was going to be, mainly because we didn't get the spoilers for it, so I was really going all off speculation and what I actually thought. So this episode actually did live up to my expectations. I felt that it was going to be extremely good, and I thought it was going to be very moral. Now it starts off by the chief. I forgot his name, so I'm just going to call him the chief. One of you guys can remind me of his name in the comment section below, but it starts off by the chief telling the Genin that they can actually look for this Byakuya gang, but not actually engage. And I was kind of surprised. I thought they were going to say the Genin are not supposed to go anywhere near this Byakuya gang, but it was a good surprise for them to actually have the freedom to actually look for the Byakuya gang. Now the first fight obviously was the Metal Elite Iwabe and Denki versus the Byakuya gang. Iwabe did a great job. I felt like he's really training a lot. As you guys know, his earth style in the first couple episodes, it wasn't really as defined as we just seen it. As you guys know, before in the past we kind of got to see the mud wall jutsu, but it was never as refined as like a Kakashi's mud wall jutsu. It was never like a perfect square or a perfect rectangle. So Iwabe definitely refined his earth style jutsu, and I think it's going to be very interesting to see what else he has, especially if we do see him fighting the tuning exam. But he basically catches the Byakuya gang, and this earth style jutsu right here, I thought this was extremely crazy, mainly because I never really seen this jutsu before, and I think that a tuning or jonin would actually be using this kind of earth style jutsu, but it was Iwabe. But the Byakuya gang ended up breaking out of that, and then here's where the Denki slander is going to have to come in. Denki was basically quote unquote useless. Denki basically got quote lacking. I mean, that's really the only thing to say about that. He got caught on crossfire of an ice style jutsu that I'm pretty sure it was Ryogi threw out. Denki just didn't know how to react, and because Denki didn't know how to react, Metal Elite had to jump into it, and then because of that, Metal Elite actually got hurt. I feel as though if Denki wasn't there, it would have been a much better outcome. But again, Denki has to figure out something that he's good at and figure out what he could possibly do to help his team moving forward in the future. May it be ninja technology, may it be genjutsu, may it be training under Rock Lee and becoming a master at taijutsu, because he's not necessarily the best at chakra control. He has to find something that fits his niche, and I think once he does that, that team can go to the next level, because Metal Elite and Iwabe, they're very skilled. It's just Denki for right now, just holding the team back. But afterwards, we kind of get that scene where Shikadai actually starts to play chess with Ryogi, and I liked how they implemented Tamari in this episode, but we're going to talk about her in like a few seconds. But they started to play chess, and then we kind of got to see the friendship of Shikadai and Ryogi kind of grow. And even before that, we kind of understood Shikadai's point of view on this back when Boruto asked him, you know, Shikadai wasn't necessarily all for capturing this Byakuya gang, but when Ryogi asked him, Shikadai said it was like a necessary evil. And just to explain that for a second, it's like an evil that has to happen. It's basically what the Byakuya gang are doing. They're doing an evil deed, but it has to be done to help out the poor people, and that's what Shikadai feels, and that's why Shikadai doesn't feel like they should be completely punished for their actions. Now, it goes to the scene where Tamari came into contact with the Byakuya gang, and before I even get to that, I know I wasn't the only one praying that Sune and Wasabi would actually be trying to fight the Byakuya gang before Tamari pulled up, but Tamari pulls up. Ryogi causes the distraction and actually rushes to the park. Boruto and Shikadai are there, and afterwards Boruto and Tamari, like, they're all for capturing this Byakuya member, this Ryogi character. I feel like Shikadai didn't necessarily want to capture this Byakuya people because he feels like it's a necessary evil, and two, I feel like Shikadai didn't want to do it because he had an inkling that that was actually Ryogi, and he didn't necessarily want to capture his best friend. It's kind of cool. You kind of understand that Shikadai can't really use the shadow possession jutsu from that far, but it still looked very hesitant from Shikadai. Shikadai was really not 100% into what Tamari and Boruto were trying to do, and actually Tamari actually told Shikadai, like, yo, you definitely were not into it. So even his mom realized that he wasn't really trying. So I feel like Shikadai definitely knows of something. I feel like he definitely knows it's Ryogi. In the next episode, where we see in the preview that Shikadai does ask Ryogi if he's a part of the Byakuya gang. It doesn't necessarily say it completely out, but Shikadai is going to have a very interesting question to ask Ryogi, and it's going to be very interesting to see the spoilers that come out for these next couple of episodes. As you guys know, well, you guys probably don't know because y'all not probably plugged into the spoiler connect, but there should be some spoilers that are going to be leaked today or tomorrow. I have no idea. This is just an assumption, wink wink, but it will come out soon. But overall, for this episode, I really liked it. It's still beating on that moral decision if you actually think that the Byakuya gang is good or if they're bad. And one thing I want to touch on is the fact that I didn't think that this arc would drag out for this long. I actually thought it would probably be like a 1, 2, or 3 episode arc, and it turns out it might even be a 7 or 8 episode arc, and it could be a full scale arc. And I actually like it, mainly because it does touch on the moral decisions, and also builds on a lot of the characters that are in the actual episode. We see Shikadai's character being developed. We see Boruto learning a valuable lesson from this. But let me know what you guys think about this episode in the comment section below. Again, I feel like it's good. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. But it's me, your boy, Barbie, and we out.
For my city, I'm the youngest nigga reppin'. Oh my God, if I die, I'm a legend. Oh my God, if I die, I'm a legend. I'm a first.